Hi guys, welcome back to the kitchen garden. I'm actually managing to sit outside today, which is lovely. It's really nice and sunny. They have given out rain, but I tend not to believe the weather forecast, and if you look at the blue sky, it doesn't look like it's going to rain. I wanted to share with you everything that I bought when I was at the Malvern show last week. I had an amazing day. I actually think next year I would like to go for more than one day, because I thought some of the show gardens and some of the shops I didn't really get a chance to look around, and there was a lot more talks that were on as well. You could really spend a long time there. It definitely helped that we had good weather when we were there as well. So the first thing I got was a sweet Sicily plant. Now last year, it was when I was at the flower show, I bought some sweet Sicily seeds, because you can put sweet Sicily in with rhubarb and fruits instead of sugar. It takes away the bitterness of those fruits, so you don't need to add sugar to it, because the natural sugars in the fruit stand out above the tartness, because you've taken that away. Now we bought some seeds last year and I gave them to my mum to germinate, because she is a whiz at all things germination, and she has struggled with them. She put them in the fridge so they'd had their dormancy period, but they just didn't come up. And we were watching a presentation by Jacka from Jacka's Herbs, and she said that they are notoriously difficult to germinate. So we were going to buy some more seeds and try again, but we decided just to go for the plants. So that's why I got the sweet Sicily, and I'm looking forward to not having to put sugars and things in with my fruit bushes when they actually ripen. The next thing I got was this curry plant, and it smells amazing. It just smells like a curry and I thought that Trevor makes quite a lot of curries and we would use this a lot, and the smell is lovely. It's going to be nice out here, because in this little area where I'm sitting in, it's surrounded by herb boxes, and the scent here is lovely. I've got lots of different flavoured mints, but I haven't just got a regular spearmint, so I bought myself a spearmint, and I'm going to get a nice terracotta pot to put this in, I think. Again, that smells amazing. I think that's the nice thing about herbs, is the fragrance. I've been drinking a lot of peppermint tea. I don't think this is going to be enough to keep me going this year, but one day I would like to be able to dry enough of my own mint to make my own peppermint tea bags. The next thing I got was sorrel, and I actually split this one. Well, my mum split it with me actually. She bought it, so I had half of it, and I've never really tasted sorrel on its own before, and it's nice when you first put it in your mouth and then there's like a citrusy explosion, and I really wanted to grow some of this. And it's interesting because I was listening to the Dorito Effect as an audiobook, and they were talking about what's happened to rocket and how people never really used to bother with rocket, and then they put it into mixed salad bags, and suddenly everyone loved rocket, and now you can buy rocket on its own in a salad bag. Well, apparently they were expecting a similar thing to happen with sorrel, and it's starting to pop up into those mixed salad bags, and because of that citrusy punch, they're expecting it to become really popular, and it's going to be like the next trend in salad bag vegetables apparently, so we'll see. There's definitely a herb theme going on today. I actually didn't get these at the show, I got them afterwards, but as I mentioned, I saw Jackie McVicker talking, and this wasn't one that she'd mentioned, but it's a Japanese herb called shiso, or you may have known it as or seen it labelled as perilla, and this one is really nice if you're making pickles, because it turns everything in that dish red coloured, but you can also use it as a salad leaf or in stir fries. My peas aren't doing that great. I love the structure that I've got them on, but they really need a lot more netting or something on them, so they've got something to catch onto and climb. And I could have used a pea net, but because I've got those nice rustic looking hazels, I didn't want to put like a green plastic mesh over it, so I got this one, which is a jute pea net. I'm hoping there's enough in there to do both of the sides of my peas, and then they'll be able to climb onto that and climb up it, just give them a little bit more support, and hopefully it'll stick with that kind of rustic look that I'm quite enjoying at the moment. And the final thing I got was actually a surprise, so I went with my mom and Lynn, and they had been admiring, and I was as well, these cloche arches. So they've actually got holes in them where you would put your canes to go through. There's 5 of them, and they go to about 6 foot. Ooh, it's getting a bit windy, I hope you don't blow away. They go to about 6 foot, and I said yes, they look really nice, and they bought some. And then we were in the car, they had driven, and when we got back here they said, oh, actually we bought these for you and they gave them me as a present. They said they were going to be a Christmas present. I've got lots of seeds waiting to go into the ground now and I could kind of use it now, so they decided to give it to me right now. So I'm going to get everything planted out under that and it'll be nice and protected, which is really good, especially not having the greenhouse, which as you knew blew away. There was one other thing I wanted to get from the show that I didn't manage to get, and that was the globe artichokes. 2 years ago when we went to the show I did manage to get some. It wasn't from the show, but it was from the garden centre near there, which was a Webb's garden centre, so I know I got them at this time previously, but I wasn't able to this time. We went to the garden centre too and they didn't have any. I possibly might have missed the window, but I'm going to have a look and see if I can order any online because I would like to get some artichokes in. That was everything else that I got. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye!